Free Tibet. Dictator Xi Jinping, your time is up. And this is what happened when Xi was on the way in Paris to go and have a meeting, etc. Some young Tibetans managed to put up a sign on one of the highways or motorways into Paris, etc., related to this. He must have seen it, and you wonder what he was thinking. Now, he may say, oh, stupid Tibetans, or he may think, oh, what have I got myself into? If you haven't seen this video, let me show you the full one. It lasts just under a minute for you. And this is what happened from students of Free Tibet. If you don't know some of the history way back in the 1950s, when communism took over China, basically in 1949, when the CCP was launched with Mao, the person who did kill and murder over 30 to 40 million people, which people will deny, he invaded Tibet. And Tibet became under the control of the People's Republic of China after the government of Tibet signed a 17-point agreement, which on the 14th Dalai Lama ratified on 24th of October 1951, but later reputed on the grounds that he was rendered his approval for the agreement of duress. This basically means that the Dalai Lama is a peaceful, loving person, and he did this under duress and explained it later. Do I agree with this kind of politics? No way, Jose. China invaded Tibet, and this is why people are still angry. They want their country back. So much so, this is happening in Paris. You must really wonder what Xi is actually thinking when he sees all this, that a large percentage of the world, the people, not the politicians, the real people, just like you and I, don't like him. There is I can guess in China, there is a lot of people who don't like him, but just have to live under it. They don't have any choice. And if they do complain, then they're going to have problems with their family. Unlike in the democratic West, and unlike these free Tibetans where they have the freedom of speech, in China you don't have this freedom of speech with that. So they can control, and everything is like la la land. This is the whole thing. This picture, these videos that we have seen will not be shown in China. I can guarantee it. In fact, a little bit later today, because it's 8 o'clock in the morning, I will possibly go and scour the newspapers in China to see if there's anything. But I will guarantee that it will not be allowed for it. And that is not the freedom of press. They say in China they have the freedom of speech, but this is not going to be shown. We can say in America, or we can say in England, we don't like the Prime Minister. He's an idiot. Joe Biden is too old and should retire, and Trump should be president for at least another 4 years. Keeping it fresh. Don't let the old people control the whole world, because sometimes they are really out of date with the whole situation. I'm not too sure if Joe Biden knows what the internet is. And I can say that freely. People can agree, people can disagree, but I'm not going to be put in prison for it. In China, well, if I was in China and I said free Tibet in, I don't know, or in a bar, and I said, oh, Xi Jinping is a complete idiot, and that's a polite word for him, then I will possibly be deported or put into prison like the two Michaels from Canada for a while. So these are the things that Xi has done to the country. Now, before Xi Jinping 2012, we possibly didn't really know who was the president or the general secretary of China, because things seem to be working a lot better. America and China seem to be working better together. There wasn't so many issues. There were issues, but nothing really to write home about. Xi, he really has destroyed the country and made it like an evil empire against the West. My name is James. Your points of view in the comments below. Agree or disagree, and I will see you soon. Thank you.